The war in Iran now in its fourth day. The stock market took a major hit as well. Christine Romans joins us here live. Christine, explain what's happening out there.
Yeah, Tom, gas prices jumped here. Look, from about $3 a gallon, under $3 a gallon yesterday, to about $3.11. That is 11 cents. That hasn't happened in one day since 2022 after Russia invaded Ukraine. And look at here. It's because of what's happening here in the Strait of Hormuz on Iran's southern coast. All of these red dots, these are ships that are sitting there and waiting instead of bringing 20% of the world's oil supply through this checkpoint. And you had stocks down across the board, dragged lower as the conflict widens and stokes new inflation worries. And then late today, President Trump posted on social media that the United States will ensure the free flow of energy to the world. He said the U.S. will provide insurance for ships traveling in the Gulf and that the U.S. Navy will escort tankers through the Strait of Hormuz if necessary, Tom.
All right, Christine Romans, we thank you for that. Let's pick it up right there. Colonel Steve Warren is our NBC News military analyst. And Colonel, we saw these type of escorts back in the 80s with Kuwaiti tankers, but now weapons are so much more sophisticated. So how would this work?
In the 80s, we escorted one ship escorting one tanker. Now, and you can see in this Iranian video, the weapons are much more sophisticated. They've got fast boats. They've got anti-ship missiles. In order to protect against that, and if we look at the straits here, you can see how tightly constrained the waterway is. This can become a target-rich environment. How do you protect it? You place anti-ballistic ship missiles in various areas and create essentially a protective dome over the strait. It's now an envelope that tankers can safely transit.
But this is still incredibly dangerous, right? Because these tankers are carrying hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil. They're essentially floating bombs.
Tom, a direct hit from an anti-ship missile could potentially be catastrophic, a massive fireball. But on top of that, we would also see really an environmental catastrophe as all that oil spills into the sea.